Hey guys, and welcome back to NoBlandMakeup, where we do makeup and body paint tutorials. And today is going to be more of an instructional kind of thing for a few videos I'm going to be doing in the future. Yeah, I'm showing you guys how to block out your eyebrows. I have a big forehead. So to start off this whole video, you're going to want to make sure that you take everything off of the area that you're going to be doing stuff in. I had makeup on my face already and I didn't feel like taking all of it off, so mostly I was concentrating on my eyebrows and the areas around it. Now there's a couple ways to block out your eyebrows. I chose to do the glue stick method just because it's a lot easier to get the supplies basically. And to me it goes on a little bit smoother. So what you're going to do is take some glue stick. You can either do it straight from the tube. I like to kind of take some off with a spatula and then work it into my brows, just because I find that I don't rip out as many brow hairs when I do that. I like my eyebrow hairs, okay? Definitely use a washable glue stick. Don't use like super glue or anything, because I can guarantee you're gonna have a horrible time. And I like the purple one just because when it dries, I'll know because it'll be clear. And besides, who doesn't love purple stuff? You also want to make sure that you put enough of the glue on there and really flatten out your brow hairs, because the whole point of this is to make it look like you don't have any eyebrow hairs there. So just really take your time and flatten everything out. Then once that's all dried, please make sure it's completely dry. I'm gonna set it with powder. I used a stupid amount of powder because I really want to make sure this is set. The reason I do this is that I'm gonna be putting other things on top, and I don't want to kind of like not activate, but make the glue that I have underneath gluey again. That doesn't make any sense. I just came back from a long shift at work and I'm tired. This is the best I got. So basically I'm just gonna bake my eyebrow, which sounds weird, but it makes sense when you're actually doing it. Then what I'm gonna do is apply the most full coverage concealer that I could find. In this case it was the Shape Tape from Tarte, but if you have something like the Kryolan TV paint stick or anything that's really full coverage, you're going to put that over top of your your glued on eyebrow, and you're going to blend it out. Now depending on how dark your eyebrows actually are, you might have to do this a couple of times. Something you can also do to kind of cut down on how much stuff you have to put on your face is you can actually color correct. So again, depending on how much is sticking out after you do that first layer, you can do either something more orangey or something a little more peach to kind of neutralize the color, or at least help neutralize it. And that'll just make everything makes you have to apply less. I had to do about 3 layers because I didn't have the color correcting awesomeness. You also want to make sure to set in between layers, so that way everything's kind of a little more copacetic. I'm pretty sure I used that word wrong. But basically you just want to make sure that everything stays where it is. But before I show you the final results, today's video is sponsored by me. If anybody actually wants to sponsor this channel though, they're gonna have some hard competition with all the cool stuff I have on my Teespring store. I'll have the link for all that in the description down below. But this is the reason that I should not shave my eyebrows. But for anybody who wanted to know how I block out my eyebrows, and to kind of save time in some tutorials in case somebody doesn't want to know how to do that, there you go. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys next time.